It was our anniversary, and I lied to Preston Ashford, telling him I couldn't return from a work trip. In reality, I had meticulously planned a surprise, hiding in the walk-in closet with a gift I'd picked out just for him. Before long, Preston and his friend Travis Holt entered the bedroom. I was ready to jump out and surprise him, but I stopped when I heard Travis say, "Preston, when are you going to tell her the truth? Don't tell me you've fallen for that piece of trash." I froze in place. "Tell me the truth about what?" "Not a chance," Preston scoffed. "Everett's in that condition because of her. The Winslows might not care, but I'll never forgive her. Next month is our engagement party. That's when I'll walk out on her in front of everyone and let her taste humiliation." Travis gritted his teeth, his voice laced with anger. "Everett's been our brother since we were kids. That woman nearly destroyed him. You've got to use her and then toss her aside. Let her suffer. Don't worry. I came back to the States for this. I've been waiting for the moment to make her hurt 100 times worse than Everett." The two of them chatted a little longer before leaving the room. I sat there frozen, my mind a whirlwind of disbelief. My blood seemed to stop flowing, my body growing colder every second. I thought I'd never hear his name again. Everett Winslow, my ex-boyfriend, and my worst nightmare. Everett Winslow was my first love. After graduating from Emerson University, I fell for him after months of relentless pursuit. At first, we were like any other couple in love, inseparable and utterly obsessed with each other. But slowly I realized something was wrong. Everett had a pathological, suffocating need for control. After dating, he forbade me from talking to male friends or even casually speaking to other men. He needed me to account for every minute of my day, no matter where or with whom I was. At first, I thought it was his way of showing love. Even though it felt odd, I didn't think much of it. One night, I worked late and a male colleague offered me a ride home. When I exited the car, I tripped in my heels and he reached out to steady me. Everett appeared out of nowhere and punched the man square in the face. "Who the hell gave you permission to touch my woman?" he snarled. He didn't stop until I physically pulled him away, begging him to stop. That was the first time I saw him truly angry. His bloodshot eyes and twisted face reminded me of a wild animal protecting its territory. From that moment on, cracks began to form in our relationship. He insisted on driving me to and from work daily, demanding to know what I was doing and who I was with. If I went out with friends, he'd show up uninvited and drag me home if men were present. One time, I didn't answer his calls during a meeting. He called me 70 or 80 times and even barged into my office to confirm I was there. His behavior drained me. The final straw came when he secretly deleted every male contact from my phone. It caused delays at work, and my boss reprimanded me. When I confronted him at home, he shrugged it off and told me to quit my job. "There are too many men at your office. I can't trust it," he said, enraged. I couldn't take it anymore and told him we were done. Everett lost it. He destroyed everything in our apartment, glass shards cutting my ankle in the chaos. Then he collapsed at my feet, sobbing and begging for forgiveness, swearing he couldn't live without me. I caved and gave him another chance, but it only got worse. He started hiring people to follow me and tapped my phone. When I couldn't stand it anymore, I moved back to my parents' house while he was out. It didn't take long for him to show up. Standing in my living room, his face was dark as he said, "Baby, I can't live without you, but if I die, I'm taking you with me." Terrified, I returned to him, and that's when the absolute nightmare began. He pretended to be me and quit my job. Then he took away my phone. I was a prisoner in his estate, only allowed outside if he was with me. If I tried to leave, he'd destroy things in a rage. At night, he would pin me down, his strength overpowering my protests. He tied me up when I resisted and ignored my screams. During his worst moments, he would strangle me, his red eyes crazed. "You're mine," he'd whisper. "Only mine."